Welcome to Stock Knowledge and News with Arieous Invest, your trusted source for updates, earnings reports, and actionable insights to sharpen your stock market game. Join us as we explore market trends, decode the latest news, and empower your financial journey with expert stock knowledge. This is Trading Reimagined. Let's get started.
All right, so we're diving deep today into something pretty wild. Supermicro computer stock.
Yeah.
It's been like on a rocket ride lately.
It has.
Up almost 80% since like the middle of November.
Yeah, crazy.
So obviously you want to know what's going on.
Of course it would.
Why is this happening?
Right.
And we've got some excerpts from a report that kind of breaks it down for us.
Yeah, lays it all out.
So hopefully we can figure this thing out.
Yeah, and it's really fascinating, actually. There are some very concrete reasons for this.
Okay.
It's not just like some random market thing.
Right.
And the report highlights two kind of key factors.
Yeah.
First of all, Supermicro Computer has met all of Nasdaq's filing requirements.
Okay.
And then also they got some pretty high praise from Nvidia.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, so Nasdaq filing requirements. I mean, that sounds kind of bureaucratic and boring.
Sure. Yeah, it doesn't sound that exciting on the surface.
What's the big deal? Why would this make investors like so excited?
Well, you have to think of it like it's almost like a financial health checkup for the company.
Okay.
In the eyes of the market.
Okay.
So by meeting all these requirements, Supermicro is signaling that, their books are in order.
Gotcha.
Their finances are transparent. They're playing by the rules.
Right.
So that's a big deal.
It reduces risk.
It does.
Yeah.
It establishes trust for investors.
Yeah, like getting a gold star.
Exactly.
For good behavior.
Yes.
Okay, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
But what about this Nvidia commendation?
Yeah.
You mentioned that they're like a really big deal.
They are huge.
So for someone who's maybe not super familiar with all the ins and outs of tech,
Right.
Can you kind of break down why their opinion matters so much?
Sure. So Nvidia is the leader when it comes to graphics processing units.
Okay.
GPUs.
Yeah.
And those are super important for everything from like gaming to AI.
Right.
So when a company like that praises a company like Supermicro,
Yeah.
especially in a field like artificial intelligence. Yeah.
Where Nvidia is really the top dog.
Right.
It sends a really powerful message to investors.
Right.
Like, hey, this company's onto something big.
Okay. So they're financially sound.
Yes.
And they're developing like really cutting edge tech.
Exactly.
Like, they're checking all the boxes.
Yes. And that's what I think is really interesting here.
Yeah.
Is how these two factors work together.
Right.
To create this huge momentum that we're seeing.
Yeah.
The compliance with the Nasdaq stuff builds that foundation of trust.
Right.
And then you've got Nvidia coming in and saying like, hey, these guys are innovating.
Yeah, they know what they're doing.
Yeah. So that combination
Yeah.
is what's really driving this investor confidence.
So this is what everyone wants to know.
Right.
What does this mean for Supermicro going forward?
Yeah.
Is this going to keep going, or is this just like a temporary blip?
I mean, predicting the future of the stock market is always tough.
Sure.
But, the signs are definitely looking pretty good.
I mean, they've got that strong foundation with the Nasdaq requirements.
Right.
And then Nvidia basically saying like, hey, this is the tech the market needs.
Right.
So if they can keep this up, it could really be the start of something huge.
Okay. So it's not just about watching their stock,
No.
but also like, what are they announcing?
Right. What partnerships are they making?
Yeah, new products, that kind of thing.
Exactly.
Looking at the big picture.
It makes you wonder about like the ripple effects too.
Oh, yeah.
Like, could this start a whole trend
Okay.
in the tech industry?
Yeah.
Where everyone's like, oh, we need to be, financially stable and innovative.
Right. When you both.
Yeah.
What are their competitors thinking?
I think they're definitely taking notice.
Yeah.
Supermicro's success is like a wake-up call.
Yeah.
It's showing them that this combination is really powerful.
Right.
So I'm sure they're all watching this really closely, trying
Yeah.
to figure out how to respond.
So it sounds like Supermicro Computer, they've got that financial stability, they've got that innovation.
Yeah.
And that's attracting investors
It is.
and maybe shaking up the whole industry.
It really could.
Okay.
And I think this whole story highlights something really important.
What's that?
Success in business, especially in a fast-paced field like tech,
Right.
It usually comes from a combination of things.
Right.
It's not just about one magic bullet. It's about having that solid foundation,
Right.
pushing the boundaries,
Okay.
and in the end, creating something that the market really values.
Yeah, creating real value.
Right.
Yeah.
And that makes you wonder,
Yeah.
what other companies are out there, quietly building momentum,
Yeah.
just waiting to break through?
Oh, that's a good question.
Right.
What other companies are out there doing that right now?
Yeah. It's exciting to think about.
It is.
Ugh.
Keep exploring.
Yeah.
Keep learning.
Keep learning.
Keep an eye out for those rising stars.
Absolutely.
Until next time.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
Arieous Invest. Trading reimagined.